W.F. Howes presents an unabridged recording of Under a Fire-Red Sky by Geraldine McCaughrean, narrated by Rosalind Steele. Prologue. Before the War. Olive. The June sky was so ferociously blue that it had stunned the landscape below it into silence. The air wavered into ripples. In the far corner of the sky, high up, a pretty little aeroplane rose and dipped laboriously through the blueness. Lying on the grass, Olive watched it pass overhead. Even then, its engine seemed to be flagging in the heat. She jumped up and waved to the pilot. Couldn't see him, of course, but there was bound to be a pilot, so she always waved to planes. From her hilltop vantage point, she watched a child riding a pony and a man walking his dog. A train scattered sparks from under its wheels, then disappeared into a tunnel. But it was the distant sound of a clanging bell that sent Olive running down the hill. The crew was out on a shout. Her father wasn't aboard the engine, but Bunny Hare spotted her and waved, even offered her a lift back to Invicta Road. "Hop in quick! Where's your dad today?" asked Jenkins. "Dentist," she said. "He got permission. Where are you going?"
"I'd rather fight fires than have my teeth fixed," said Bunny. "Plane down, crash landing, near One Tree Hill," called Spring-Heel Jack from the driving seat. Olive sat between two pairs of boots, her fingers tightly crossed. It wouldn't be. It mustn't be. But when they arrived, she saw the plane. It looked no bigger than it had in the sky, and she knew at once that it was the same one. This time she didn't wave. The figure in the cockpit could not have waved back. "Don't look, darling," called Bunny Hare. Flames licked at the smashed wings and cockpit like rabid dogs. Still sitting at the controls, and with flames for hair, the pilot sat perfectly upright. The sight would never leave her. She could no more forget it than forget her name. "Get the tail numbers before the tank explodes!" shouted someone. "We need to know where he took off from," said another, "to notify them." "His name's Johnny," said Olive to the empty cab of the fire engine. The engine's hoses were pointing at the plane, but spitting only useless dribbles of water. Earlier, the crew had nigh emptied the tanks fighting a grass fire. After a few useless minutes, the men came back to the fire engine and...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?